being here. If you're here for the BrainWreck Improv show, then you came to the right place. And if you're not here for that, feel free to stay, but just don't talk. That'd be cool. So we're BrainWreck Improv. We're going to be putting on a completely improvised 1-hour show that's a continuation of the sitcom we've been making up week to week. And so if you saw the last one, we'll be like in the same thing. And if you didn't, then it's no big deal. And without further ado, let me introduce Steve Callan for everybody. Give it up.
Let me introduce Kaya Bolin.
This right here is Lucas Jodan.
This is Seth Gottlieb.
This right here is Ricky Mystery.
And this over here is the lovely Nick Rabb.
So we're BrainWreck Improv, and we're just going to jump right in. To get started, I want you guys to all think in your head. Don't shout anything out like we usually ask you to.
I didn't do it.
Can that be our suggestion? Broken fireplace. Broken fireplace. Thanks so much.
Did you guys hear the news?
No, what is it?
They picked us up. They liked the pilot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They did.
Who liked what?
The
pilot. The pilot.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the network.
So we got another
I'm
episode.
sorry, I just hit you
Oh,
with that door.
here, careful. Oh, here, yeah.
It's poorly placed.
Yeah.
So I guess you heard.
I did hear.
That's good news.
Yeah.
Good news.
That's insane.
The pilot got picked up.
Do we have any idea what we're doing for a second episode?
I don't really know.
I didn't think we would get this far.
I definitely would like it.
Yeah, me neither.
American actors in Canada, it's still a weird concept.
Really?
Seems to be working though.
Yeah. I guess that TBS audience is really
Yeah.
up to America.
I mean, it's either us or Tyler Perry, so.
All right. So what should we do for this one?
Well, I was thinking, what if we featured like a different teacher this time?
Okay.
We looked at a different teacher this time.
Oh wow.
Still brought in some of the same staff from the school, the students.
Yeah.
But looked at someone else maybe. See what other kooky people teach at this school.
But they're not like a new teacher. They've been here.
Sure, let's look at a teacher who's been there for a while.
All right.
Yeah, 10 years.
Yeah, like a really old one.
Like an old teacher.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I like that.
What's
History teacher, a science teacher. I like science teachers.
Science
teacher.
All right. An old science teacher.
in like a huge nutshell, what should we make them get up to?
Oh man, he's yet again forgotten that he's not a university professor and is doing kooky experiments.
I love it.
It's in Canada. It's October. What if we played with the,
Ooh,
Canadian
Thanksgiving, right?
yeah.
That could be.
That would be perfect.
That could be our. Yeah, we could see what the students and other folks at the school are doing to prepare for.
Yeah, maybe it could be like they probably go crazy for Thanksgiving. It might be like a week-long event. You never know.
No idea. I've never been to Canada.
Yeah, me neither. Have any of us ever?
I went once.
Oh,
Yeah.
he's our reference.
I met 3 Canadians the whole time. One of them was a border guard.
I've heard they're kind of assholes.
Oh no, they're very friendly.
Really?
Great hair, great teeth.
Oh, maybe the one.
It's the U.S.
The
border
US
guard.
side one.
Yeah.
Yeah, worse.
Coming back, I didn't want to.
Right. Well, I'm glad you did.
I'm thankful for it.
All right, should we do it?
Yeah?
Yeah,
That's right.
let's
let's
do
try
it.
it. All right, that's right, gang.
Good morning, everybody. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. The Canadian. Let's see how this goes. Canada.
Canada.
We love you.
Love you.
Your maple leaf.
Your maple leaf.
We love it.
We love it.
Free health care for all.
Free health care for all. I don't know why they keep repeating it. It's not like we haven't learned it already.
I don't even like rising for it anymore.
No.
I think it's stupid putting your hand over the side opposite your heart. What am I pledging to?
Really?
I don't know.
I think it's a great contribution to our country.
I love our country.
Yeah.
All right, settle down, class. Who's ready for some science? Nobody? No one? Not even you, Jim?
I
All
can
right.
take it or leave it.
So could I, but I'm tenured, so it's okay. Where are my papers? All right, class. Today, we're going to be talking about geology, geologic science. God, I hate it. Now, class, I'll have you know that when I started teaching, they didn't know that igneous rock existed. They invented it 10 years in. Threw me for a curve. However, I don't care.
About teaching us? That's terrible.
Listen, son. What's your name? Styler?
Styler. My name is Tyler.
Tyler?
Stop. My name is Styler.
Styler.
My name.
I don't care!
It's Styler. It's Styler.
Styler. You're nothing to me. None of you are. The last good student to pass through here is dead. I'm sorry, kids.
But Mr. Anderson, you're like 40. The kid like die in an accident?
He was taken before his time, but that's another story for a different time. Much like this time's story is igneous rock. Where was I?
At the board.
Yes. You know, Styler, you're smarter than I give you credit for.
Thanks.
Now. So, everybody, turn in your textbook. Does everybody have their textbook today?
I don't.
Getting a mixed response.
I'll share.
Good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We're good. We're good.
Thank you, Jim.
Yeah.
I need you to turn to chapter 27. It'll be noted that this book used to have 26 chapters until they added the one on igneous rock. Now, first part.
Attention, all students and faculty, it's been brought to our attention today that it is actually the 1-year anniversary of the death of our most beloved science scholar, Brad Huntington. And we would like a moment of silence for him. Is everybody sad now? All right, thank you very much. Please return to your studies and remember.
Mr. Anderson,
Yes, Styler.
was that the student you lost? Brad Huntington?
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
Was he your student?
Yes,
He was?
he was my student. He was my friend. He was a great man. He had so much potential. When he walked into this class, he already knew everything I've already told you about igneous rock. He knew more than I did.
Sir, not to cheapen the moment, you haven't really told us anything about igneous rock. Actually, you haven't told us anything about igneous rock.
You've mentioned igneous
You
rock.
mentioned that it's a new thing. It's
Yeah.
It's the new chapter.
27?
27.
27.
Smarter than I thought you were. So, shall we get to learning?
Shall we get to teaching?
So I think if we have them all gather in the auditorium and lay out a giant banquet, we can have the lunch staff prep it all weekend, and then we can just feed everybody in the school at once. A giant Thanksgiving celebration. What do you think?
I think that's a great idea.
Thanks. Thought of it.
Are you willing to go alert the cafeteria staff that they'll have to work the weekend stuff?
Oh yeah, sure. Well, I mean, like, I can make someone do it.
All right.
Yeah. You don't seem like very excited. I thought you would love this idea.
Well, I do. I think it's a fantastic idea. It's going to be a lot of paperwork to get the lunch ladies their extra wages. It's going to be a lot of paperwork to send home slips.
I wasn't really thinking of paying. I didn't really think about that part. Maybe we should just order in.
That's a whole nother ordeal. We have to send out. We still have to send slips home to see if any student has allergies. We have to find a place that would be willing to provide for upwards of. You wanted to feed the whole school, 1,500 children?
Yeah, well, do you think I'm just like erring on the side of like too American of a Thanksgiving?
No, I think that's
Just thought we
fine.
could like mix it up a bit, like the usual like ring toss and bounce house. Just didn't seem too like traditional, you know.
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It does feel kind of bland after you have a concert every year.
Come in.
Gary, Superintendent Johnson.
That's me. How you doing, Principal Cheryl?
What brings you here?
Well, I was here to plan the Thanksgiving ceremonies for the school, seeing as you didn't do it last year, and we received a lot of complaints to the school board. We lost thousands of students last year because they unenrolled.
Thousands.
Yeah.
Superintendent Johnson.
Yes.
I gave them the day off.
Well, we lost them for that day, and that's unacceptable. We have to have them here in school so they can learn, and so I can get paid.
Gary, what do you think of this?
Well, as the activities coordinator, I certainly think he has good ideas to help
You see,
bolster our attendance.
On a national holiday.
yeah, of course. Do you know that the average student loses about a year's worth of knowledge if they have one day off? That's a real statistic. This is Principal Cheryl. I do not mean to rub it in, but this is why I beat you. This is why I am the superintendent.
Superintendent, I have to interject. It's not okay to hit people.
I'm sorry?
It's not okay to hit people.
I didn't hit anybody.
You said you beat her.
Who are you enrolling in this school? It's like a victory type of beating.
Oh yes, of course. Don't mind me.
I'll have you know that. Look, Superintendent Johnson, with all due respect, yes, you got the job, but you're driving this district into bankruptcy.
I'm just being smart. Listen, if I were driving this school district into bankruptcy, you'd think we'd be doing badly, right?
We are.
Well, debatable. I think we're doing fantastic.
Where are you getting your numbers?
Statistics.
You know, class, my favorite part about Steve.
Brad, sir? It's up there. Lessons up there.
Igneous rock is formed deep beneath the Earth's surface. God. I feel like they made all this stuff up. Jim, you ever get the feeling like they just make up all the malarkey in these textbooks?
Sure. Yes. Yes. You're so right.
I think you should teach us from your mind, sir. Tell us about Brad Huntington some more.
Right.
Maybe we can help you overcome your grief. That's certainly a problem. We can't have you, sir, if I may.
Wow, Professor, you are the greatest mentor I've ever had.
Brad, you make me so proud.
You don't mean that.
I do.
Professor, if I weren't under the fume hood, I would give you a hug right now.
Just look at your work. It's astounding.
No,
You've
just
learned
saying
so
that.
much.
I have. Well, it helps when you walk in on day one and know everything already.
Oh my God! You saw right through all the bullshit they put in those textbooks, and you just look at this. Look at this experiment.
Cold fusion.
You just made it work.
I did.
He just made it work.
Sir, he made what work?
Everything. He invented cold fusion.
Are you sure you're not exaggerating a little bit?
Yes, sir.
Not at all.
It seems rather exceptional for a high school student.
And now with this drop of mysterious science liquid, I have created a miniature black hole.
It was so tiny, it was almost cute.
Commercial break.
Are you constipated?
And how? You go to the bathroom too much?
Yes.
There's a cat for that.
It's really comforting.
It'll be okay. Just remember, with a cat, any problem becomes Not a problem.
Before I got my therapy, I was ignoring my kids. One of them starved. The other just, well, I wasn't quite sure what his name was. Mr. Whiskers here turned my life around. Once I started...
I thought the financial crisis was going to ruin me. But, oh.
Hey, mine's all slithery and doesn't have any legs.
Chiropractic is the natural and healthy way to lay down on a table and have a stranger punch you in the back. Now offering couple sessions.
And now, back to the show.
He's not here, Jim. Come on in. All right. Somehow,
There's got to be evidence.
gotta be evidence.
Something about it.
something that proves that he really invented a black hole and cold fusion in the same day.
Okay, I'm not looking necessarily for proof of black fusion. Cold hole.
And with science, I will put them together. Black fusion.
There were a lot of accusations. I just want to get a solid fact on this guy.
I think we gotta just search.
What are you kids doing in this classroom? There's no teacher in here. You know you're not supposed to be in classrooms without teachers.
We're taking initiative and learning on our own.
There's nobody in here! You kids hear that?
Mr. Anderson?
There's nobody here!
Oh,
Mr. Anderson.
Dave, it's okay. We got a teacher in here.
Yeah. You're good. We're good.
You sure he's all here?
Physically.
No! It's okay, Dave. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. You can leave.
Dave, maybe you should stay around. Just in case.
George says he's okay.
I'm okay. George Anderson is okay. I promise, kids.
Do you need me or not? Because I need to go smoke.
I think we're okay. I think we're okay.
We're okay. I promise. Go smoke.
Look, George, you've known me for 20 years. Don't touch me.
See, Dave?
So what are you kids doing in here?
Mr. Anderson, we're trying to prove if he really did all that stuff. Maybe you're just making this up.
You know,
Are you trying to doubt?
We're not trying. No, we're not trying to doubt.
No.
We're definitely doubting.
We're doubting.
Children, as a teacher, I can't have you just disrespecting everything I stand for, everything I care about. Because it's certainly not you that I care about, but that work is sacred to me.
Yeah, but like.
And because it's sacred, I can never let anyone else see it.
Mr. Anderson. You don't think maybe over time
you could come to share it?
No. I understand where you boys are coming from. We want knowledge.
It would also solve like all the world's energy needs forever. Also, nuclear waste could be disposed of pretty much instantaneously from the black hole, and then we just go over to cold fusion for everything, forever.
And you think I'd let a symbol of what could have been just solve all the world's problems and leave me emotionally crippled for the rest of my life?
But sir, you'd save the world and stuff.
Yeah, and then it wouldn't be what could have been.
It would just.
It would be.
No. You kids think it's that simple?
Yeah.
Don't understand it at all. Much like none of you kids understood the test on igneous rock.
Sir, the test was about metamorphic rock. You didn't even teach us about that.
And all of you failed it.
Because you didn't teach it. Sir, this is.
Bruce would have passed it on the first try.
Why can't you just say his name? Is it that tough for you, sir? Mr. Anderson.
I feel like I'm losing who I am.
Sir, for the first time in the year, why don't you teach us who you are?
Yeah. Teach us about the man who teaches us.
Oh my God. All right, do I have notes on this? Ah yes, my diary drawer.
You have You have a drawer?
I keep it. Yes.
That's our first half, everybody.